Today I am going to explain you quality hardness test, which is the one practical from your syllabus of the subjects engineering materials and metallurgy. Myself, Professor Neha Dikshit, and Mr. W. Zadu sir from the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Kekawat Institute of Engineering Education and Research, Nasik. I am going to explain you quality hardness test. First of all, we will see the basics regarding this test. Then I'm going to, and Zadu sir is going to explain you the demonstration of this particular test and calculations. Quality hardness test, the principle of this test is also same as that of the Brenner hardness number. Quality hardness tester is very small size and portable unit. Hardened steel ball indenter of 10 mm diameter is situated at the bottom and striking head at the other end. Standard bar is inserted in a slot provided in the instrument in touch with the ball indenter. Hardness is known for that bar and which is embossed on that bar. Instrument should hold vertically on surface of a specimen under testing. Then a blow of a hammer given on a striking head, which results in a two impression, which one on the standard bar, one on the specimen under the standard. Distance of an impression is measured with the help of low magnifying glass. See, this one is the total quality hardness test kit, and this one is the standard bar. This is the eyepiece through which we can measure the diameter of the impression, and this one is the plunger. So what basic we have to do, that we have to insert the standard bar in this slot, and one specimen which we want to measure the hardness is placed under this ball, so that when the blow of hammer is there, then you will get two impression, which one is on the standard bar and another impression is on the specimen bar. After that, we have to measure the impression of that both impression, and for that diameter, capital D is the diameter of the steel ball indenter, which we already know, that is the 10 mm. D1 is the diameter of the impression on the standard bar that we have to measure, and D2 is the diameter of the impression of the specimen under the test. So that according to this formula, BHN is equal to capital D minus under root of D square minus D1 square divided by capital D minus under root of D square minus D2 square into BHN of the standard bar. So we will see the calculation part. Before going to calculation part, first of all we will see the advantages of the quality hardness test. This one is the portable unit and conducted in a less time. Selection of the different load is not required. Single blow of hammer is needed. This test is suited for heavy casting and forging components. There are some disadvantages of the quality hardness test. First disadvantage is intensity of blow of hammer should be proper. Otherwise, if too heavy intensity of blow of hammer is there, then that deform the ball indenter, and suppose the too light impression will be there, then that impression will be so small. Again, second disadvantage is it is not so accurate as a Brenner hardness number. Quality hardness test gives us Brenner hardness number, but it is not so accurate as compared to the Brenner hardness number, or with the help of the Brenner hardness test. Third disadvantage, standard bar is required to change as it gets consumed due to number of impression on it. So we will see first demonstration on the quality hardness test. Professor Zadu will going to explain you the demonstration of that quality hardness test. Then we will see the calculation part.
Now today we are going to study the Poldi hardness test. So Poldi is the name of scientist or that technologist who invented that test, that is Poldi hardness test. This test is recommended to find out the Brenner hardness number of material. As you know, there is a BHN, VHN, HRC, HRB. These are the notation for hardness number. Today's test we will get the BHN of material. So that is Brenner hardness number. That number will be found out by the Poldi instrument. So Poldi instrument is very simple in construction. So see, this is capillary tube with the plunger, and this is the lock for that. That ball indenter for penetration purpose, that is 10 mm. It is given. So in this case, capital D is given. We know the formula. So capital D is the diameter of indenter, this D, steel ball. DSTD, that is indentation on standard bar after penetration. I will explain later on this. D standard and D specimen. These two values we will get after penetration on the material, that circular impression, and measuring that dimension, we will put the value into this formula and we are getting directly BHN number of that material. It's a very simple test, and advantage of this test is this instrument is portable, so you can find the hardness number at anywhere, at any junction. If the component is very huge in size, so we cannot place on this anvil of the machine. In that case, this simple instrument is recommended for this test. Electricity is not required for this test. Only the skill operator is required for this test. How much blow is to be given on that material, that is very important. So this test includes BHN number, brass, aluminium, cast iron, steel. Hardened steel material cannot be checked through this test because hardness number of that material is very high as compared to this ball indenter. So this test is recommended for medium hard and soft material. So how to perform this test? We know formula, we know capital D, it is given D standard, after penetration we will get D specimen, after penetration we will get, so this value will get after performing this test, but into BHN of standard bar. So BHN of standard bar, this value is given, this value is given. We have to check the number with respect to this standard bar. So this is steel material, medium carbon steel material, and this is the standard bar which are having hardness number 205 BHN. So with respect to all this, we can check aluminum, brass, copper, steel, cast iron material. So this is very important. After giving the blow on the material, you will get one impression. I think you will observe this small impression on this standard bar, very circular small impression. That impression makes after giving the blow on the material, simultaneously it will appear on the standard bar. So we have to observe this circular impression through this magnificoscope. See, this is the magnificoscope. With the help of this magnificoscope, we are able to find out the diameter of the indentation or impression. So how we have to find out this? So on that magnificoscope screen, we are getting this type of scale is provided. Scale will be like this: 0, 2, 4, 6, like this. So this is the value, not display on screen, but this is the 1, this is 3, this is 5. We have to take care of this scale. So 0 के बाद direct we will get 2, 2 के बाद direct we will get 4, and 4 direct we will get 6. But on this scale we have to consider 1, 3, 5 like this. So how to measure this distance, that is very important. For this test, skill operator is required. तो कैसे measure करना है? That is, we have to magnify the image. So this is the magnificoscope. It will enlarge this impression and we will get the impression on it. For example, we are getting 3.3 mm distance on this scale. So कैसे आएगा? You have to set this impression if we have to measure this diameter, so we have to set the zero at this junction. Adjust in such a way that how much distance occupied by that division. So the 3a. So distance between two lines, that is very important. जैसे यहाँ पे .01, .02, .03 like this. जैसे 10 डिवीजन दैट इज 1 mm. तो ये जब कंप्लीट होगा, ये 10 डिवीजन है, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 यहाँ तक आ गया, तो इट मीन्स दैट इज 1 mm. इट टेल्स दैट इफ डिस्टेंस इज 1.7, तो उसके बाद 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 ये ऐड हो जाएगा. सो दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. Very important. Without this, we cannot be able to achieve the reading. So this is very important factor. As the measurement, if measurement differs with respect to correct reading, it means that the value will be not correct in position. So we have to adjust the scale in a such a way that along with this impression, that is very important. So scale is very important. We have to magnify the scale with respect to that diameter portion of that material. Then we are able to find out the correct reading. In practical, I will show you some reading, how to perform this test, how to measure. But limitation of this video is that we cannot magnify that image through eyepiece on this your screen in mobile. So that is the limitation of this. So we have to magnify. How to magnify? Perpendicular to that screen, that's material. So we will get like this screen, and we have to adjust this plate in a such a way that it will coincide with the diameter portion of that material. तो ये यहाँ पे आना चाहिए. So we have to adjust scale in a such a way that this is very important. यहाँ पे आ गया 0, यहाँ पे आ गया 2, यहाँ पे आ गया 4. तो this is we will get knowledge, or we will expertise after actually performing this test. That is very important. Actually performing के बाद ही आप you are able to find out the correct reading. But my purpose is to inform you that this procedure is very important. If any correction occurs on this measurement of this scale, it will differ the correct reading and our test will be totally fail. For this test, skill operating. So we will perform this test. See, we are having some material. See, we are having so many materials. We are having aluminium, copper, brass, mild steel, like this. So, if we have to find out the hardness number of aluminium, we have to find out the hardness number of copper, we have to find out the hardness number of brass and mild steel. What precaution is to be taken? First, specimen preparation is very important. Why? Without specimen preparation, we cannot be able to read the indentation on that material. तो penetration कितना हुआ है, उसका boundaries हमें clear होना चाहिए. For that purpose, preparation is necessary. How to prepare this specimen? So take this specimen on this polished paper, and we have to just polish in such a way that like this. Then I think you are able to find this mirror image, half mirror image. Then tilt this specimen in such a way that again remaining portion will be able to like this. So I think you are getting both side penetration, both side polishing. We are able to then find out the correct reading or mirror image. Mirror image is very important. Without this image, we cannot able to find out the correct reading. In this case, specimen preparation is necessary. Reading we have to take with respect to standard bar. See, this is standard bar. We are having some number of reading, previous number of reading, but we have to adjust in a such a way that we will get correct reading. So we will insert this. See, this is ball indenter, and we have to insert like this. So this is the plunger, and we have to feed this. Like this. And we have to fix this standard bar, which is having BHN number 205. It is already given. It is given 205 is the BHN of this standard bar. So we have to fix this in a such a way that, and this is the specimen. We have to penetrate on this material in this case and give the blow. So we will take care of this, and this is the blow hammer. तो blow कैसे करना? Moderate blow should be there. Moderate blow it means that ये भी action नहीं होना चाहिए और ये भी action. तो angle will be like this. This is the moderate blow. So we have to adjust the specimen in a such a way that the device should be vertical, perpendicular to that specimen. So कैसे करना है? You have to do. See, after giving blow, so you are getting this impression, and we have to measure this space, this indentation by this magnificoscope. And on blackboard, I have draw some image. See, close view of this. ये जो है, so this one, this one plate, we have to coincide this magnificoscope, and we have to adjust this indentation on this screen. So how much distance we have to measure? I think so we have to measure this. Simultaneously another impression on standard bar. We are getting two impressions, D standard and D specimen. See, this is the impression. This is the impression.
We already covered the demonstration of the faulty hardness test. Professor Jadhav already explained us the procedure, step-by-step procedure of this faulty hardness test. Now we will see. Due to some limitation of this video, we cannot show you the impression on the how to measure that impression, but I am going to explain here. We know that diameter of the ball indenter is 10 mm. BHN formula we already know that it is equal to capital D minus under root of D square minus D standard bar square divided by capital D minus under root of D square minus D specimen square bar into BHN of the standard bar. Now BHN of the standard bar is given, that is 205, and D small d standard and small d specimen we have to measure through this impression. Now how we are going to measure? You will get the impression, circular impression, then put the magnifying glass so that their edge is matched properly with this perimeter tangent to this circular impression. So suppose these two lines are there, then it will indicate the 2 mm. suppose first, second and third, then it will indicate 0, 2 and 4, and middle of the line explains the 1 mm distance. So after measuring the value, we got the diameter on the standard bar is 2.5 and diameter on the specimen bar is 3.5. So 10 is the diameter of the ball indenter. After putting all the values and BHN of the standard bar, by calculating all, you will get the one reading, that is the 103.52. So we can say that the BHN of the specimen bar is 103.52 as compared to the standard bar, it is 205, and we already selected the standard bar as a medium carbon steel and specimen bar of brass. So obviously ultimately BHN, that is hardness number, Wiener hardness number of the specimen bar is less than the standard bar as the material is soft. So this is all about the Paulding hardness test, which gives you the Hubdiner hardness number of any component, which is portable unit for Paulding hardness test, and very simple to measure the hardness number with the help of the Paulding hardness test kit. Thank you for the listening. Thank you. Thank you for the listening. Thank you.